Hello everyone, this is Unit 10A of English File Elementary. In this unit we look at superlative adjectives, places and buildings, and consonant groups. As you can see, section 1 is vocabulary, and then grammar, and then pronunciation, and reading, and speaking and writing. Let's get started. Let's look at some vocabulary for places and buildings, thinking about famous places. So first, some vocabulary. Bridge, castle, mountains, square, street, and then combine them with other words. Trafalgar, the Golden Gate, wall, Edinburgh, and the Rocky. Let's match the words in the box with the numbered beginnings. So for example, number 2 is probably the easiest. The Golden Gate what? The Golden Gate Bridge, castle, mountains, square, or the Golden Gate Street? Well, of course, it's the Golden Gate Bridge. Now you try to match the others. Stop the video to give yourself time to do this task, and then restart when you are ready. Okay, let's listen and check together.
1.
Trafalgar Square is in London, England.
2.
The Golden Gate Bridge is in San Francisco, California, in the USA.
3.
Wall Street is in New York City, USA.
4.
Edinburgh Castle is in Edinburgh, Scotland.
5.
The Rocky Mountains are in North America, in Canada and the US.
Here are the answers. Number 1, Trafalgar Square. Number 2, the Golden Gate Bridge. Number 3, Wall Street. Number 4, Edinburgh Castle. Number 5, the Rocky Mountains. Here they all are. Trafalgar Square, the Golden Gate Bridge, Wall Street, Edinburgh Castle, and the Rocky Mountains. Have you ever been to any of these places? Yes, I have. No, I haven't. Would you like to go to any of these places? Yes, I would. No, I wouldn't. Practice these questions and answers with a partner for these 5 places. Now let's look at some more vocabulary for places and buildings. Turn to page 164 in your student book in the vocabulary bank. Look at these pictures. What can you see? We want to match the pictures with the words on the left-hand side. But before we look at the words, let's look in the pictures for clues. Picture number 1 is an old public building. Picture number 2 has a symbol of a cross. Where I live, this cross is not common, but perhaps in places like Europe, it might mean medicine. Picture 3 has buses and people waiting. Picture 4 looks like a shop, but outside the shop on the footpath is a letterbox. Picture number 5 has rows of shops with people walking under a roof structure. Picture 6 has a police car. Picture 7 seems to be a public place with a statue or monument. Picture 8 seems to be a place of worship, possibly Muslim. Picture 9 is a store of some kind, perhaps inside a department store, perhaps accessories or makeup or perfume. Go through all of these pictures and try to match them with the words on the left-hand side. Let's go through the answers together. Number 1 is a town hall. Number 2, a chemist or pharmacy. Number 3 is a bus station. Number 4 is a post office. Number 5 is a shopping centre. Number 6 is a police station. Number 7 is a square, or sometimes called a town square or a city square. Number 8 is a mosque. Number 9 is a department store. Number 10 is a car park. Number 11 is a street. Number 12 is a road. Number 13 is a supermarket. Number 14 is a temple. Number 15 is a bridge. Number 16 is a hospital. Number 17 is a river. Number 18 is a museum. Number 19 is a theatre. Number 20 is an art gallery. Number 21 is a church. Number 22 is a market. Number 23 is a castle. And number 24 is a railway station. Now look at these pictures and compare them to your hometown, your home city, where you grew up. Are there places like this in your hometown? Or if you need to talk about the past, were there places like this in your hometown? Yes, there are. Or yes, there were. No, there aren't. Or no, there weren't. Try these questions and answers with a partner. Stop the video for a few minutes to practice and then restart when you are ready. Okay, now let's try a small writing task. Here is an example. In my hometown, there is a river, but there isn't a square. There are a lot of streets and some roads, and there are plenty of shops, but there aren't any department stores, nor are there any train stations, although there are many bus stops. Okay, we have covered and introduced quite a lot of new vocabulary as well as pronunciation. You need to practice this pronunciation, and you also need to practice using the vocabulary in writing first, I recommend, and then in your speaking. Now let's continue on with the rest of the unit.